Okay, everybody. So, happy Friday. Um, I just ran into someone who remembers seeing me from a while ago, because of course I had to travel today, and I'm in Florida today, and so I ran into someone who saw me a while ago, years ago, and they said, "Oh, I remember you. You're that herbalist," and I said, "Yes, I am." And they introduced me to someone else and said, "Oh, hey, my friend here just started getting into herbalism, and she's dealing with some specific herb or whatever, and she has these vitamins right here for you to take." So that prompted this video. um, yes, I'm an herbalist. I do not promote any vitamins. I do not promote any pills. I'm an herbalist, and all of my tinctures are not tinctures, they're teas, right? I extract the herbs and use them in a tea formula, right? Because my goal is to do as little harm as possible to the internal organs. Remember, I have lupus, right? Lupus attacks my organs, mainly attacks my legs, my limbs, my arms, my hands, right? So I don't want to harm the organs any further than what my body was already doing. So I promote teas. Now, when I tell you turmeric has benefits, it does. Is there a particular pill I promote? No, because a lot of people use fillers, and I don't know what fillers they're using. And because I don't know what fillers they're using, I don't know what impact that's going to have on you. When clients come see me, I do three different things. So I'm a shaman before anything else. Yes, I'm a yotoshi, I'm an herbalist, sound therapist, blah, blah, blah. I have a lot of different healing modalities. But I have three different things that I do with people. I do a consultation. And in the consultation, I find out, hey, what's going on with you? Meaning, what is your dis-ease of your body? I find out, what are you taking? Because some people go and they just add turmeric and it interferes with something else. And I made a video on this, I think in 2023. And they'll take something else, but it interferes in something else. And then they'll also be taking medication, right? And you can have the effects that you don't want to have. So in my consultations, I go through all of that before I make you what's called a remedy, right? So in Vedic astrology, the Yotishi gives remedies for karma. Karma is coming in your physical, karma is coming in your mental, karma is coming in your spiritual. So you have karma for your past life. So you can be born with a certain condition, and the Yotishi comes up with remedies for that condition. Sometimes these remedies are herbals, right? That's the same thing that a shaman does in one aspect. So as a shaman, we come up with remedies for physical ailments to the body, remedies for spiritual ailments and things of that nature. It's all the same, okay? Just different titles. So when a person works with me, I look at what they're taking. That's why I have things that I say, this would be good for you. I have a tea that people just love because of the taste of it. But I also say, what are you taking, right? Because if I want to give you something and I know I'm going to give you something that's going to lower your blood pressure, but you're already taking something else that lowers your blood pressure, then you can actually die from that, right? So we don't want to do that. We want to actually have these conversations. And then the third thing that I do is a follow-up. I always tell people, I want you to take this for this amount of time, and at the end of that time, I want to see your labs, and I want to know what's going on, because I am a scientist, right? So I do want to see the labs. I do want to see what your body has said in response to what we did, which is not the same as most herbalists that I know of. Most herbalists that I know of, if someone say, do you have this herb? They say yes, they give it to them. I'm not her. I'm Dr. Freisen. I'm a natural and holistic health practitioner, right? So as a whole, I have to deal with you on different levels. That's why my consultations cost money. That's why my treatments cost, because they are effective. Um, so I'm not that person that says, go just take a B12. I am that person that says you need to have some beets, and perhaps you need to take the beets and blend them if you can't eat them, right? I'm not really a proponent of all the pills. Pills are good in some form if you can get someone that's compounding them. You go to a compounding pharmacy where you know what they're doing, or a compounding herbalist like your girl here. I'm a compounding herbalist. or you go to a person that you know of who is a shaman who compounds their herbs, then you can be assured that you're not getting fillers, right? Because the fillers do a lot of damage. The fillers are like the dyes in our food. If you have different dyes that they're now, of course, saying those dyes cause cancer, this and that, and other, fillers actually can do that as well. Most herbs have their impact, right? They have an action, they have an activity, and they cause an action or they cause an energy exchange in your body. If you know that going in, then you also know what not to do, what not to take. And I give all that kind of information to my clients. Okay. So I was gracious because, I'm still in a little emotional state because I have the third family member to have passed away, and I just feel some kind of way about that. But I will be gracious with you. But please understand, I am not that person that's just going to say here, right? I am Dr. Freisen, okay? I'm not just your average Joe Smo herbalist. I have a lot of information that goes into my herbal remedies. So, and I do often get people who say, do you carry this? And I always say, why? I do carry things, but why? Why are you looking for that? What are you trying to achieve? So I'm putting this out here, and I think that might make this as my intro video for my website and everything else, so that you guys can understand. When you're working with me, you're working with me on a holistic level, not for a temporary solution. I would like for you to find a permanent solution to your issue, your dis-ease in the body. And that's what we're working towards, not just let's give you another herb. That's no different than getting another pill from a doctor at the hospital. Okay. Now, do I appreciate the fact that she remembered that I was an herbalist because she had worked with me, briefly, because I do go to a lot of different fairs and things. I was, at least prior to the last 2 years, going to a lot of different events and whatever. So I do appreciate all that, but still, I'm not just somebody who just decided they were going to become an herbalist yesterday. That's not me. Okay. Now, if you want to book a consultation with me, first, right now, I'm traveling. I'm dealing with these personal things, but you can send me a message. I will let you know when I'm available. We can book a consultation. Other than that, y'all take care. Be well.